Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Spelling Splash. I've got two sets of spellings for you guys to be getting on with today, and we're also going to have some red words. Now, this week's spellings are going to be done on Friday the 27th of November, so you've got a good time to have a look at them, and then we're going to give a little Friday afternoon test for when we see who's been looking at their spellings and who's going to get loads of lovely pink ticks next to their spellings today. So I need to get on with a few red words first. Now we're going to do some year 2 red words. We're not going to look at loads, we're just going to look at about 5 or 6. So I wonder if I show you them on a little flashcard, maybe you could read them out loud at home, and we're going to have a go at spelling some of them as well. Okay, ready? This one is could, every, both, would, and should. That's our 5 red words we're going to be looking at today. So let's see if we can say them a bit quicker before we have a go at writing a few of them. This one is could. This one is every. This one is both. This one is would. And this one is should. Now this time I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to, you guys get on with it. Ready? That's quick. Wonder who was able to keep up with me. That was super speedy, wasn't it? Let's see if we can write a few of them now. So with your pen and paper, I'm going to show you a few, and we're going to say their letter names to help us to be able to spell them. So this one is could, which is C-O-U-L-D. Could. Can you write that down on your piece of paper for me? Lovely. Should we check that you've got it right? I bet you have. C-O-U-L-D. Could. Lovely. Let's do another one, shall we? What have I got here? This one is every. E-V-E-R-Y. And because they're red words, we won't be able to sound them out. So that's why we have to use their letter names. Let's see if you can write this one. Every. Give it a go on your pen and paper. Right, let's double check it. I bet you've got it right again. E-V-E-R-Y. Every. Thumbs up if you've got it right. I bet you have. You're doing a super job. Let's do one more before we get on with our next set of spellings. Ready? Both. B-O-T-H. Both. Bet you can't spell it. Get it written down for me. You're doing a really good job. Everyone ready? Let's double check it. B-O-T-H. Well done. I bet you got all of those ones right. Superstars. Right then, that's our red word section done. Now let's get on with our spellings. Now our spellings are put into sets A and B. So this is going to be the set A spellings. Some of you might think, oh, this is a bit too easy for me. And that's okay, because you can do my set B spellings instead. I've got 10 set A spellings. My goodness. So I'm going to show you them all at the end, but let's do some of these together. So 10 ready. I bet you're not ready. If you are doing set A, get your piece of paper ready now. Okay. This one is the first one. Is. Is. Write it. Can we get rid of it? Can you guys, I don't want you to write it yet. I want you to write it when I put it down. Silly Miss Booth. Okay, ready again. Let's try that again. Is. Ips. Write it. Let's double check it. Is. Is. Give yourself a tick. I bet you've got it right. This is the next one. Has. As. Write it. Ready? Let's check it. Has. As. Brilliant. I bet you're doing really well so far. This is the next one. This one's a bit of a tricky one. I don't think I can sound this one out. This one is one of those tricky red words. So it's e. Write it. Let's check. Have you got it right? I bet you have. Double check it. Lovely. This is the next one. This is another short one. His. Is. Write it for me. Now let's check it. His. It's. Well done, I bet you're doing really well. This is the easiest one of all. Ready? Just an I on its own. Write it. Now let's check. I bet everyone got that one right. That's a super easy one. Let's look at this one. This one is of. Can you write it for me? Okay, let's double check. Ready? Wow, I bet you've got it right. That one's so easy. This one, Mrs. Crab's a bit mean because this one's a bit tricky. This one is were. And again, it's a red word, so we can't sound this one out. Let's look at it. Can you write it? Were. Okay, let's double check it. There it is. Have you got it right? Give yourself a tick if you have. If you haven't, don't worry. Lovely. Here's my next one. Ooh, this is another red word. Says. Okay, so it's S-A-Y-S. Says. Double check it, then write it. Now let's check. S-A-Y-S. I bet you've got it right. Give yourself a tick. This one's another red. Said. Doesn't sound like how it should. S-A-I-D. Can't sound that one out, I'm afraid. Hopefully, we're going to get that one right. Let's write it. Let's write said. I bet you're doing a really good job. Let's check. S-A-I-D. Give yourself a tick. If you haven't got it right, don't panic. Now, this is the last one for set A, and it's a bit of a trickster, bit of a tricky one again. This one is was. Sounds like was. That's what I always tell my class anyway. So this one is was. You write it for me. Lovely. Well done, everyone. That's the set A words all done. So if you're just doing set A, you can turn off now. But if you're waiting for set B, and this is when they're going to get a bit trickier, then your time is now. So get your pen and paper ready. Okay, now here is some of the words that we've been looking at last week in literacy. So we had a job to do where we had to look at one syllable words that had one vowel and one consonant in them. And when we saw that they had one vowel, one consonant and one syllable, we had to double the last letter. So for example, if I've got hug and I'm then going to go and hug someone else saying I love hugging, then I would double the G. So let's just double check it. We've got g. That's going to be my root word, but I need to add the ing suffix, the ing suffix on. So I need to double the G and I need to add that on. So this is my first spelling. This word is hugging. Can you write it? Lovely. It's quite a long one. I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, let's double check if we got it right. H-U-G-G-I-N-G. Give yourself a tick all across. Now, here is the next one. Another ing word. Skipping. Have a good look at it. So it's S-K-I-P-P-I-N-G. Skipping. The root word is skip, so we need to add another P on the end. Let's write it. Okay, let's double check. Have you got it right? I bet you have. If you haven't, don't worry. Lovely. Let's look again at this one. This one is another one of those words that we need to double the letter. Hop. Hopping, this one is. Hop-ing. Hopping. So it's H-O-P-P-I-N-G. Let's write it. Now let's check it. Ready? H-O-P-P-I-N-G. Lovely. I bet you've all got it right. You guys are so good at your spellings. I've seen it all already. Let's look at this one. This one is sitting. S-I-T-T-I-N-G. We need to double that T in this one. Let's write it. Sitting. And now we're going to check it. Okay, I'll give you 2 more seconds. Right. S-I-T-T-I-N-G. Give it a tick or a cross. So that you've all got ticks. Lovely. Now, I think I've got one more ing word. Oh, I'm all done out of ing words. These ones are ed words. This one is planned. A bit of a tricky one. P-L-A-N-N-E-D. The word plan, I need to make sure I double that N. Let's write it. Now let's check it. Let's have a look. Look at those letters. Have you got them right? If you haven't, we're going to practice some more, so don't panic. Well done. Okay, let's look at another ed ending. This one is stopped. The traffic stopped, for example. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Stopped. Write it for me. And now let's check. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Okay, next one. This one's a bit hard to use in a sentence. I'm going to think of one for you. Let's look at the word. Oh, this is a bit of a tricky word. This one is batted. We could say the baller batted the ball away. We're thinking about something like rounders. So this one is B-A-T-T-E-D. Batted. Write it. And now let's check. B-A-T-T-E-D. This is our last spelling set, B people. You've done a brilliant job so far. This is the last one, and sometimes this happens in the playground. The last word is tripped. T-R-I-P-P-E-D. Tripped. Can you write it for me? Okay, let's double check it. Ready? T-R-I-P-P-E-D. So, here are all of your spellings. Oh no, hang on, that's not working. Give me 1 second. Here they are. Here are all of your spellings. If it will work. So, there's my set A spellings. I, of, said, says, were, was, is, are, his, and has. And there's my set B spellings: hopping, sitting, hugging, skipping, planned, stopped, tripped, and batted. So you're more than welcome. I'll just move my face out of the way, shall I? That'll make it easier. You're more than welcome to now screenshot this, mummies and daddies, and then you'll be able to practice it over the week, because your next spelling test is on the 27th of November. Okay. Right, I hope you enjoyed your spelling splash for this week. I enjoyed making it, it was lovely. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of those 10 out of 10 spellings on Friday. Bye guys.